I'm up quite early. Up more earlier than I thought I would be. Well, I got to get my kid up in a little bit and get him ready for homeschool, which is cool. I like it that way. I don't have to worry about my poor child getting sick. Anyway, just in case y'all are wondering, Xbox One, which is the newest one, and PS4. I have other games, you know, I have, I forgot the name of it. I just woke up, so I can't think. But yeah, I'm a gamer, so I have tons of stuff out of the wazoo. And me and my son, we play games. Both my sons actually, we play games. Mostly the ones that I was thinking about doing, that we would upload would probably be me and my oldest probably doing uh Street Fighter or some of his other ones that he bought. Um this is for my friends that like gaming, or any of the witches that enjoy the aspect of gaming that need something to get their mind off of what's going on. I'm trying to do different things to spice it up a little bit, have different content on my channel so it's not just the same old repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. Um, I do various things to where I'm very eclectic. So I have different things. I've been a gamer since I was like 8. So that's a hobby of mine that I enjoy richly. Um, I've been gaming hardcore since then. So it's something that my sons and me, um, we enjoy. I've taught them since they were little. It's worked with their fine motor skills. I've helped them tune, working with their hands. That's one thing I've worked with, was teaching them how to use the controller knobs, knowing how to do the button pressing, and how to learn how to do the combos, which I know that sounds weird, but when you have children that have fine motor skill problems, teaching them the intricate work on how to doing combos on a controller, on any controller, especially when it's sparse on an Xbox controller or a Nintendo Switch. And I know a lot of people think it's kind of stupid, but when I explained it to some of the special ed people and even some of the doctors that I was talking to, um, I told them, teaching them how to work with a DVD player, a Blu-ray player, teaching them how to turn off and on light switches, basic things like that. It actually teaches them how to work with their fine motor skills. It teaches them how to work their fingers. And they're like, that's kind of intelligent. We never thought about that. I said, look, gamers are smart. We're kind of intelligent, not kind of, but we really are intelligent if we're given the credit. We kind of have to think outside the box because we have to figure out, intricate gameplay. We have to think outside the box how to solve these mazes and mysteries. And we have to understand how to button push. We have to figure out how to do these combos within synchronicity and not fuck it up and not, massively just hit all these buttons and just die. And you're like, son of a bitch. And then you have to go 8 hours into the game and have to figure it the fuck out again. And you're just like, I wasted a whole day on this motherfucking game, and I've held going pee for so fucking long, and my bladder probably looks like a fucking prune right now. And you're like, son of a fucking bitch. Yeah, that's a skivvy of it. I've done that when I first played Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo 64. Oh my fucking god, memories. And I actually have the reversion of that, and I'm love playing it right now on my Nintendo Switch. It is fucking ace balls, but my children are just like, anytime I try to start playing it, they're like, "Oh, mom!" And the 20-year-old and the 17-year-old, they jack it. I have the new Luigi's Mansion Part 2, and then they want to steal it from me, and I'm like, and then I also have Pokemon Sword that I need to play because I'm missing so many different like events with certain Pokemon and shit. Yes, I play Pokemon. I'm an original Pokemon hunter. I mean, I was sleep talking about my husband was fucking with me at the time. He was my boyfriend and he was fucking with me. I was talking about I was going to get Pikachu after him and he was just fucking, he went ape shit. I'm telling y'all this because I trust y'all and y'all are my friends on here now. Don't use this shit against me. He was fucking laughing his ass off at me. He woke me up. You're going to get Pikachu after me, babe? I'm like, oh, you asshole. You fucking asshole. Oh. He thought it was the cutest thing ever, and I thought, I was like, oh my fucking God, he's going to break up with me because I told him I was going to get Pikachu after him. He thought it was adorable. So I was like, okay, I just showed my nerd. I showed 50 Shades of my nerd. Yeah. So not attractive. So I was like, yeah, about that. So not cute. Nah. He thought it was cute, but I'm glad we didn't start the whole Digimon thing. Oh, God. I like Digimon, too. I played the whole Digimon thing. So y'all are getting the intricate workings of me being a true gamer, okay? Mortal Kombat, that's my shit. We might be able to stream doing Mortal Kombat, me and my son, because he's got different characters on there than the Xbox has. So I'm going to have to download because we got the new one because we had a really bad storm and it cried out my other one. So I have to get a new power for my other one. So I have so much shit on my other one. It's unbelievable. I have movies. Roman, the fucking Maine Coon, he's tearing down the house. Instead of burning down the house, he's tearing down the house. Talking Heads needs to come out with a new song, Tearing Down the House. Or I'm going to come out with it. Fucking shit. A rendition of Tearing Down the House from Talking Heads. We're not burning down the house. The Maine Coon is tearing down the house. Fucking A, man. Anyway, so the games that this is what what I want to do is spice up. I want Roman! Fucker. Hey. I'm going to get a rattler after you, and I'm going to freaking... Oh, now you want to play. Oh, now you want... Watch him. Watch him. Come here. Come here. Show him what you're doing. Come here. Oh, now you're going to try to be cute, you little fucker. Listen here, you fucker. Come here, shit face. Look at that tail. Look, Maine Coons. Beautiful tails. Smart cats. Pain in the ass. He's wanting attention. That's what he's wanting. He knows I'm streaming and he's wanting me to pay attention to him. No, bad cat. Bad cat. Down, Mufasa. Down. You see how big his fucking paws are? They're half bobcat, half raccoon. Supposedly. That's the myth. They're half bobcat, half raccoon. And they're huge. And yes, he is biting the fucking bottle. The bottle's safe, y'all. I would not have him biting this shit if it was open. And yes, he teased on everything. He's teething on it. He chews on dog bones. Seriously. Like, we had a dog that I was taking care of for an ex-friend. He was chewing on the dog ears that they had. He was actually chewing on the freaking dog ears. Look, can you see the size of this cat's paws? They are massive. I'm pretty sure y'all can hear him biting on this. He's beautiful. He got Batman ears. Paws. I'm going to see if I can get y'all to see how big his paws are. Roman, I'm trying to show them your beautiful paws, baby. Come here. Don't step on the keyboard. I'm not trying to type, you asshole. Fucker. He's my brother. My cats are my brothers. My brothers, my sisters, or my children, or my grandchildren. They're families within the witches. So yes, yes, witches game. Don't judge. Don't judge up in here. Anywho, back to stream. I can't pay attention to them long enough. You attention whores. Don't think where they get it from. I'm not. No. I got a damn dot on here. They get it from my children and everybody else in this household. Anywho, what I was thinking about streaming is the Mortal Kombat, Tekken. There's another game on there that's actually really pretty cool that we're thinking about streaming. So I'll do that with my son. It's going to be mostly the PS4 games that we stream until I learn how to stream on the Xbox part, because with the new Xbox, I haven't quite yet focused how to stream on the Xbox part yet. So I'm still delegating on how to do that. So let me see what he's into. Hold that thought. Romaine lettuce, what are you doing? Playing with measuring cups? Seriously? Are you trying to cook? I'm not making you homemade cat food. Do not touch on my computer, you fat bastard. Oh, you need Miralax? Are you constipated? You fat bastard, you constipated, huh? Yeah, I'm making fun of you. Theo, behave. Okay. So, the other game we're playing, it's kind of going to be like an Asian-based game. They're really cool. I forgot the name of it, but I like the characters on it. It's got this one character on there. She's like a cat chick, and she wears a hood, and she has really long sleeves, and she's kind of doing this number. I like her. We can actually stream us playing Castlevania 2-player. It's the new rendition of Castlevania. Like I said, I would actually like to do my Xbox because I have my Resident Evil, my Tekken on there. Because I have a lot of Resident Evil stuff. The one, because we have tons of games. I just pulled a few games so I could take the picture. But we have a lot. I mean, I have old PS1 games. I have DS stuff. I mean, I told them not to sell anything, to keep stuff, because you never know what might happen. So, because my husband used to trade off and go get new stuff, I said, no, keep the shit, because you never know. Things may change. We may get bored, because they were trying to get rid of like my Lollipop Chainsaw, my Alice in Wonderland. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I bought Alice in Wonderland, the hard digital copy, on my Xbox. I got tired of them getting rid of my Alice in Wonderland. I'm like, hell no. I'm getting tired of y'all getting rid of it, because I don't always have a chance to sit down and game all the time, because I have other projects that I do, because I get busy sometimes doing housework, helping out the kids with different things, doing stuff for my husband when he has to work. So I don't always have time to sit down and game like they always do, because I prioritize. I have shit to do. And, you know, they're like, well, you don't always have time to play. I'm like, yeah, because I'm not always sitting on my ass. And that's what pisses me off when people sit here and say I'm fat. It's like, honey, I do a lot of shit, okay? You guys don't understand that I'm not just sitting on my ass. I know I have a lot of videos I record lately, but it's not that I'm lazy. It's just, for one, I have a lot of stress and anxiety, and I'm trying to work on that. But when you give off a lot, females give a lot of stress endorphins off. There's a thing called, and people can research this off, it's called a cortisol that women give off. And I know I'm putting something fun up, but I'm giving a little information so people will stop being rude. Women give off, and it's called cortisol. And It's a fat producing. What it is like an enzyme that us women have inside of us. It's like it attaches to our body and it produces fat. My doctors told me about it. I even heard about it on TV when before the doctors even told me about it. It was really crazy because this when I started packing on weight and I was working out. I mean, I work out, I weight lift, I do karate, kickbox, and I'm in different types of martial arts. I do yoga. Um, I was a gymnast. So it does not make sense why I'm fat, because I do a lot of different things. So it doesn't make sense why I'm heavy. I eat healthy food. I love fruits. I love vegetables. Yeah, I drink soda. I drink tons of water. I love water. Water's something I like drinking. Yes, I do drink soda. Okay, I'm trying to cut back on it. I do drink a lot of green tea. I love green tea. That's one of my favorite things with ginseng and honey. I love the shit out of it. Um, but women do produce cortisol, especially if they have a lot of stress in their life. I had an overabundant stress in my life because I worry about my mom. I worry about my husband, especially the current state of the world. When we have shitty presidents, I stress out because I have kids, that's where a lot of people don't want to have children, because where shit hits the fan, you're like, I don't want to bring kids into this world because of shit I've been through, because of shit that goes on out in the world. They don't want to reproduce. And I can understand that, because with shit that goes on, you're like, fuck this shit. I can respect that and I can understand that, because it's just like, why? But I love my kids. My life would be empty if I didn't have them. I would be a completely different person. I'd probably be an asshole if I didn't have my kids. I have my asshole moments, but my kids brought out a better person in me. They made me stop and think and made me think more rational. And I see life through a different pair of eyes when I have them. And it brought out a more mature version of Flames. I'm not saying my name no more. Fuck that shit. I know I said it in other videos, but I'm getting where I don't say my name no more for protection reasons now. Yeah. So, if you guys want to catch the stream, I will try today, see if my son wants to game with me today and stream on his channel, which I'm pretty sure he might like the idea. He'd be like, hell yeah, I'll kick your ass. Sometimes he can kick my ass. I'll give him credit. And then at times when I kick his ass, he's sitting there like he's exasperated, like he ran track for like 1,000 miles. He's like, how did you do it? I've been playing before you were thought of, so work. I need to stop watching RuPaul so much. I took a break, but it's still there. I love RuPaul. I ain't gonna regret it. I love my queens. Yes, bitch. Yes. Anyway, so that's something I've been wanting to do anyway, was stream my gaming capabilities. I don't know if he's got Resident Evil for PlayStation. I can do Kingdom Hearts. He did buy me Kingdom Hearts for PlayStation. I'm already into the second chapter, I think, because I've already saved the village after Hercules let the building fall, so I can stream that. I'm trying to think what else I can do. If you guys really want to see me stream more, I can on my profile on his PlayStation, because I do have a profile on there, because they always steal my shit on the Xbox. So, shit. I'm the one who paid for that PS4 for his Christmas present, so it's only fair. I've been letting him play my game stations. I sound so fucking old. I sound like a parent trying to explain something that doesn't know it. I've been letting them play my game consoles forever, and I let them use my hard drive systems and taking up a lot of my memory forever. So it's only fair that I do it to them. And if he needs more memory, I can help him get a terabyte or something for his PlayStation. I mean, a terabyte memory ain't shit. So, I mean, we bought a 5 terabyte, which I need to get fixed because somehow I hope that it didn't melt, but I had a lot of shit saved on the 5 terabyte for our Xbox. So I don't know if it just didn't read on the Xbox. I'm going to see if I can plug it into the one that we have right now. Maybe it'll work. But hopefully. Anywho, I'll type in the games if anybody asks watching this video, if they're curious what games we have for the PlayStation 4, if anybody's curious, if they want me to see me play, because right now the games I have sitting in front of me, which I might die a lot on this one, is Mega Man Zero ZX Legacy Collection, Neo, Street Fighter Arcade Edition. That one I could play the shit out of because I played this one, man. Man, I played Street Fighter when I used to walk to the gas stations back in the 90s to buy my soda and my Flamin' Hot Cheetos or my Flamin' Hot Doritos back in the day. God. Memories. When we lived at the apartments when I was a kid, there was like a gas station, like literally we had a bricks like lined up at the apartments, and I used to jump the bricks and just walk to this gas station that was not even a block from us, I would say. That's still some of my mom's quarters because she got tons of quarters from where she worked. And I would take them and I would go play Street Fighter there and get me like a 1 liter of soda when they used to be 75 fucking cents, and a big ass bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos or Flamin' Hot Doritos in big cities, or they had them like in El Paso. I sit there and put it on the game thing and sit there and munch, or sometimes I'd save it till I got home so I can go home and watch my cartoons, you know. Simpler times when life was not as complex as it was. And then she'd take me to the bingo hall where they had Duck Hunt and Super Mario 3, where you'd have to get the leaf or the feather, I called it the leaf because it looked like a fucking brown leaf. And then they had Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man, and I would always get her to get me a whole bunch of quarters. I'd give me some nachos and a big ass thing of Coke. I was in shape then too, and that's when I was like in gymnastics. I was in karate, and I was swimming every day. Drink soda every day, still in shape, and playing video games every day. I had all the Marios. I had Dr. Robotnik's Mr. Bean, the bean thing where you did the stacking of the beans. I had Ninja Turtles. I had Tiny Toons Adventure. That game pissed me off because I couldn't figure out the skateboard thing until I started figuring out how to stomp on the dude's head. Then I got past it. Eventually, my favorite Super Mario one was Part 2 because it had different places that I had never seen on Mario 1 or Mario 3 because they were all so repetitive. But Mario 2, it was just so different, and it had such vast different worlds, and the adventures on them were like just so different. And I loved playing Part 2. It became like my favorite adventure, and it was just like unique. It was, I had such a unique design, and it was like my favorite one. So I played the shit out of Part 2. And then me and my mom played fucking the Duck Hunt so much to where we had calluses on our fucking fingers. I don't know how many times I threw my gun at the fucking TV and I thought she was going to kill me because of the fucking dog. I was trying to shoot the fucking dog. Memories. I'm taking y'all with me down memory lane. I can't believe it. But yeah, cherish memories, something to do. You know, everybody take a walk down memory lane and just woosah, ground yourself. If you can't get outside, you know, if you're in, you know, a crazy lockdown, just take a walk down memory lane, a good memory, something wholesome, something that's really good for you. Take a walk. down a memory lane area and just take a deep breath and be like, you know what, everything's going to be fine, and just relax and not look at things so dark. Like yesterday where I was doing a reading out of my book Solomon, and I touched on some very interesting parts, and I did very much reach in on some very tough topics. I'm not going to, say I didn't anything I said was false. Everything I touched on was true. And it was a very long reading I did. It was about a 2 hour and a half. So I read like I read like that much in Solomon that I need to get caught up on. So I shouldn't need to get caught up that much. So my next reading shouldn't be that long on Solomon. But yeah, short, simple, and sweet. So yeah, I'm gonna start streaming video games. And I'll actually list which PlayStation games we have for PS4, so everyone can see which ones we have. So if y'all want to see me die about a million times and laugh your asses off until I'm like, fuck it, I'll play something else. We'll do that. And then if you guys want to, I'll list up my handles again, and hopefully I don't get no weird stalkers again. Hopefully I don't have to worry about, I'll do my Instagram, and that I'll just do that for right now. And I'll change up some of my stuff on Instagram to where I don't have to worry about anything just yet. I'll hide some of my stuff so people can see some of the stuff I'm doing, because I'm coloring. I know it sounds kind of corny to some people, but it takes my mind off of things. I know it sounds silly, but I like doodling. I like drawing. I take pictures of nature, and my backyard right now looks like a jungle. Literally, it looks like I have like the rainforest in my backyard. I don't know if y'all can see my backyard, but it kind of looks like the rainforest right now. I'm kind of digging how it looks. I think I might leave it like that. I'm kind of thankful for what's going on, because I'm kind of digging how it looks. I mean, I'm going to cut the grass, but I'm digging how the trees look, the whole African safari. I'm going to go on a hunt and see if I can find me a wild caribou, maybe a wild giraffe. I'm a dumbass. Things I do to entertain. Have fun with it. People, think I'm weird, think I'm strange. When you're strange, dun, 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 dun. No one's going to come out in the rain anyway. Because it's acid. And it's got COVID-19 in it. That's fucked up. I need to quit. Ooh, that was dark. Knock on wood, tie flames. That was bad. Stop. Da, 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 da. I need to behave myself. Because I'm gonna go to hell. Anyway, I'm fine. No, I'm not stir crazy. This is how I am on a normal day to day. I haven't had my medicine. No, I'm not on ADHD medication. I haven't took my anxiety medication. And I'm starting to twig. Twiggy. And my grandson scratched me. It's kind of burny. Anyway. So yeah. I will go ahead once I get my Instagram fixed. I'll link it. So maybe on there people can see some of the ideas that I'm doing. Maybe to give them some ideas like my coloring, which I can show you all the coloring thing I'm doing. Hang on. When she says she colors, She colors. And I still have more. Yes. It's so heckin' goth. I like it. Anyway, let's see here. Come off. All right. I will show y'all the one I'm working on. This is one of my coloring books, the Cosmic Coloring. And I'll show you some of the pictures it has. This is for Capricorn, which I don't really like Capricorns. No offense. I know a Capricorn that I really can just... We're not going there. This is a mood for a tattoo because I love them. Oh, I love moons. Yes, Roman, it's my coloring book. There's a sun, which I love suns because I'm not going there. Pisces. I love my Pisces. Which I like a lot of Pisces because I'm a Scorpio. Aquarius. All Aquarians. My grandfather was Aquarius, I do believe. Like I said, Capricorns can burn. I have a best friend that's a Sagittarians. Which that's actually really cool. I dig it. Oh, shite. Scorpio, which I've been working on. I think I'm actually doing pretty cool on it. Which I colored some of it in pen so far. Pen and marker and some color pencil. Libra. The scales. This one I finished. It was Virgo. I finished this in 2018. Made her look like a wild woman. Which I kind of dig the aesthetic. Yeah, I finished it April 16th of 2018. Hey, what do you know? A Leo. Wow. Grr. As Homer says, grr, in his weird gurgly way. Cancer, which is part of me mummy. My son is, well, mom and son are both Cancer, Leo, cusp. Gemini. The duality. The feminine and the male. Taurus, which is me's other son. My husband is a Pisces. That's why I like Pisces. And I know a lot of other Pisces that I get along with too. Aries. The lamb or the goat. And that's it. And I love this. And they have tons more in here. I mean, out of the wazoo. That is gorgeous. My mom is coloring this one. And I think she's actually doing a really good job. Let's see, is it a squirrel? I swear I colored him another one in here. I swear. But I could be tripping the ball. Okay. And then I got the Colorama coloring book, which kind of has like the mandalas, because I like mandalas. And I colored that one, because I like flowers. And I colored that one March 3rd of 2018. And then I colored a bird. It's a bird, it's a bird. It's a plane, it's a bird. And I colored that one September 5th of 2016. Holy shit. I didn't know I had this book that long. Damn. Take a walk down the mile at the end of the mile. Butterflies, because I love butterflies. Love butterflies. This one I did the first, which was January 14th of 2017. Give your life to my charms in the Admiral's arms. Yes, Queen of the Damned. I know way too many movie quotes. When I said I need to finish this one. Because I missed 2 pieces, but I said it was finished. I'm a dipshit. See what I mean? I have parts missing. But it looks badass. I said I finished it 2017, 2018. I need to finish it, put 2020. That's a gap from hell. Come on, the flames. You know better. This one I did in 2017. Another butterfly. I got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Got a big one, small one as big as your head. You have a new friend suggestion. I don't do suggestions, I only do. This is another butterflies with cherry blossoms, which I love cherry blossoms. That one was Mommy. Mommy did that one in 2017. She was coloring with me. I think that's all the ones I've gotten this one done. So see, this is a good way to take your mind off stuff, because when you do something like this, you don't know how much time you pass by, and it relaxes you. You relieve stress. There's other ways you can relieve stress. Just don't impregnate. That's a bad joke, but yeah, no. Of course, I'm a skull girl. I'm a rockabella girl. I'm a rocker. I'm a punk. I'm a goth. I'm a rebel. Yes, 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 yes. Have I done anything in this one yet? Let's see. I might not have had time to do anything in this one. Yes, I have. This one is kind of nuevo, new age-ish, with my kind of artistic flair. I kind of did her hair kind of multi-toned. I did it different. Kind of looked like she had makeup. I kind of two-toned her skull. I did that one April 16th of 2018. So I really liked it. So I wanted to hurry up and color it. So after I see it, I was like, yeah, I really like that one. And I wanted to color it ASAP. I was like, hell yeah, I want to color it right now. Because I dig the hell out of skulls. I really do. Oh, beehive. Bad joke. Such a fucking nerd. And yes, when I say I love skulls, there's no joking about it. This is the current one I'm working on, which I showed some of it on Instagram, so I wasn't halfway done with it, but I did more on her crown piece. This one is going to be my crown la piece de la resistance. Crowning piece la de la resistance. I love this one. This to me reminds me of Lady Death, the one like from Dias de los Muertos. I know how to say it right. But yeah, I'm digging like this because I like the rings, the colorization on her knuckles, the tattoos. I love her head crown, so I'm adding more pieces up here to color it in. I'm doing her eyes because like she's got flowers in her eyes, so I'm having a ball doing this one. I don't know if I've done anything else in the book other than her so far. But yeah, I've been working on this one so far. So I tore her out because they bleed through and you can kind of cut them out. So I'm using a lot of markers. I might, because mostly everything I've done on here is marker work. And if you see, there's some that are a little bit metallic-y shine. So I don't know if color pencil would look good on it. I'm thinking about doing her hair kind of where it looks like she has like highlights. I don't know. But I'm showing y'all different ideas, maybe the kind of Roman ass. Move the ass. Get that ass moving. Yes, Chronicles of Riddick. Come on, come on. Get your ass off my coloring books, you chunky monkey. Come on. Come on. Didn't they say? Fucker. Stop it. Trying the patience of your sister, dude. You're being like a typical brother, you know that. Oh, my stomach. Oh, whoa, 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 row. Okay. Let me try to close this back. I'm not having very much luck. Okay, well, yeah, no, maybe. So, I guess. You're a hoe. That reminds me of Not Another Teen Movie. Mo, ho, your mother's a stupid hoe. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. Oh, God. Where are they now? Oh, God. Okay, guys. So, that is what is the deal in the Hizio. Another thing besides coloring, you can do a movie marathon depending on what kind of movies you're into. There is tons of new TV shows. I don't know if people would get into a show I like that I finally got to watch a whole season of. It has some romance in it, but I like the storytelling. Was A Discovery of Witches. I binge watched the whole entire thing. I'm gonna watch it with my mom because I enjoyed it that much. I've been watching it over anyway. I'm not gonna ruin it for anybody, but it's actually really good. I enjoyed it. I'm waiting for season 2 to come out. It's already been showing in the UK. I enjoyed it a lot. Another good one that I'm finishing up with my mom that it did kind of bother me a little bit, but the storyline, because it's Stephen King, is The Outsider. It's very good. It's very well wrote. The mind of Stephen King is very twisted, so you have to understand when he goes in and writes something, you have to have a stomach to withstand it. Because if you don't have a stomach to withstand it, then don't go in. Because like when I watched Dr. Sleep, I was prepared for it. It kind of, some parts of the movie, I warn if you have never seen it, the movie and the show go hand in hand. They're not part of each other, but there's similar situations from the movie and the show that are very, 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 very similar. But the show is good. If you want to see a good movie, Dr. Sleep is part 2 to The Shining. So if you saw The Shining, Dr. Sleep is good. Those are 2 movies that you can watch. If you want to do a horror fest, you can watch all Stephen King movies. That would be great. You could do kind of like watch Christine, watch The Graveyard Shift, watch the original It, part 1 saga, part 2, and then you can go and watch the new part It and the new, like the part 1 and part 2, the new remakes. Then you can go to like watching Tommyknockers. Then you can move into watching What's another one I liked? Sleepwalkers. Then you can move into, what's another good one? Silver Bullet. Then you can move into Rose Red. Then you can move in. I mean, there's so many good Stephen King movies. You could have like a binge worthy of Stephen King's one night. And then you could do like a whole night of like Friday the 13th. And then you could do a whole night of just Halloween Michael Myers movies. I mean, there's so many different things you could do during this time to keep your mind occupied. And then, like at night, watch movies. During the day, read books, read poetry, color, take a break. Get you, like, if you have exercise videos, do like 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, do so many squats, do so many, what are they called? I think they're kind of stupid, but where you do kind of like the the pole thingy majiggies. But me, I would do the classics, like running in place, do the squats, like do one squat going left, do one squat going right side, then do your basic squats where you go like where you're squatting up and down, working where you're thrusting your thighs, your back. There's so many different type of exercises that you can utilize in your home. There's so many different things that you could do during this time. There's nothing stopping you from going out in your backyard and just chilling, but social distance, this is that social distancing, because people are still acting like they can go out and be around people. They need to stop, and they need to quit doing this whole, oh, let's go ahead and listen to Trump. People, y'all are being dumbasses. Seriously. And it's irritating. It's just irritating to the max. And my husband is teasing me with a cat. I'm gonna fucking kill him. Sorry, I'm pausing. Y'all heard just like, why did she go? She died. The zombie took over her. 28 days later. That's like another good one to watch. I would say don't watch zombie movies right now. Everybody would start flipping out. It's definitely not a good thing to do. No zombie movies. No zombie movies. Oh, hell to the no. Oh my god. Hmm. Anywho. All right. So I'll go ahead and end the video, guys. Just giving y'all random ideas. To kind of help. Hopefully. And I'm going to go ahead and try to make me some breakfast and get my youngster up so I can help him start getting some of his classwork done before the school starts tripping balls. And I will definitely see y'all soon, and y'all be safe out there. And remember, be safe, social distance, wash your fucking hands, sanitize the fuck out of them. Try to carry sanitizer with you everywhere you go. Sanitize your handles on your doors if you have to leave somewhere. I would suggest wearing gloves. And I know it sounds stupid, but I'm getting to the point where if I leave somewhere, I might start taking my glove. I actually have gloves because when I clean toilets or something like that, even in my own house, because I kind of get grossed out with certain things, like, but I took care of my grandmother, so I wore gloves taking care of her when I had to do certain things, cleaning her and different things. So even with my grandmother, it was raunchy, so I wore gloves. So I would have sterile gloves. So I would suggest people, even if now wearing gloves is not the worst thing, wearing masks. I know sometimes they say not to wear them, even if, but keep a mask in your purse, even if necessary. And if it comes to push, comes to shove, everybody might need to start wearing them. If your ass is coughing to the slightest, if you're sick, stay home. Do not go outside, because if you're already sick, then you have more chances to getting this because your immune system is already weakened, and you're more easier or more susceptible to catching this type of stuff. So stay indoors and quarantine yourself, and don't be like, oh, it's just a cold. Colds can mutate into anything. So quarantine yourself. Do not think that it can't get worse. Honey, anything can get worse. And I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm trying to put reality into check because people are not thinking about this. So as I'm giving ideas for people to keep their mind off, the bad, people also need to think wiser and think about their neighbors and think about, people further down, and be a little bit wiser about the decisions they're making. Stop bull crapping around and be serious about what you're doing, and don't be selfish, and take care of yourself, get yourself better. And then when you know for a fact that you're 100% better, where you're cleared, you don't feel wheezy, check yourself. If you don't have a thermometer, they sell thermometers. You can get a thermometer shipped to you. They're not that expensive. I have an ear thermometer. I have one that does the ear and the head, which I'm going to actually get me a more expensive one where I can scan from afar away if I have to, like a far distance, like a ghost hunter one, if need be. But you can just get one to put under your mouth if need be. Check your fevers regularly. Do not be lazy. Everybody needs to get a thermometer and check your shit. Okay? Everybody needs to get one and be more proactive about this, because the more proactive about this you can be, the better it is to be. Video game. If you have games, video games. You have puzzles, work on puzzles. If you have crossword puzzles, work on your crossword puzzles. Like I said, read. And then after you're done, take breaks. Walk around your house. Go sit in your backyard. But if you know you're sick and you have neighbors, wear a mask, sit in your backyard. Um, if you don't want to get your family sick, have them get gloves so you can wear gloves. So anything you touch, your hands are having gloves. Have your family member wear gloves so everything is sterile. Have them wipe down door handles. Have Clorox wipes. I have Clorox wipes. I'll show you all the gloves. You think I'm playing? Where the fuck are my gloves? Son of a bitch. I'm gonna make my short ass reach. This is a new pack, but so I have these bitches on hand, which I need to buy more, but I get these. Never hurts to have them. I have hand sanitizer on hand. We always want to keep them on hand. So practice safety, 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 safety. You know, my mom still hacking up a lung. I'm not taking her out to the hospital because she's ornery as shit and she thinks she's not sick or sicker. And she's like, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Man. She's had this shit for a while. I was having my son when he got sick out at the doctor's. They were swabbing his nose and they couldn't find what was wrong with him. He ran a fever and he was mucusy and coughing and coughing and coughing. And I took care of him at home. I mean, I was giving him Theraflu at the ass. And the Theraflu I gave him, I don't know if it's still up here. I have literally everything on the table. I was my mom can't take it because she's diabetic and of her heart surgery because she had a quadruple bypass. So there's certain medications she can't take. So with her cases, I had to be more careful what I can give her. So she quite literally has to heal naturally. And super kitty. So I'm self-quarantining her ass. I wipe down quite literally everything. Everything she touches, I wipe it down with Clorox wipes. I wipe down the refrigerator quite often. I wipe down the table quite often. I wipe down my doorknobs quite often. I sanitize quite everything so none of us get sick. Yes, Roman, that's so yes. So that's how come you don't hear me getting sick. That's how come you don't hear my family quite getting sick, is because if you keep everything, keep getting clean and social distancing. I keep telling her, bitch, it works, and honestly, I keep her in the house. I don't have people around her that's sick. I do not take her outside the house. She's not getting any sicker. It is an easy way to do this. There's a method to the madness, and if you do it right, you stay healthy and you will not get sicker. So that's all you have to do. So the video is done. I love you guys. Stay safe. Remember, today is not promised. Neither was yesterday. Neither is tomorrow. So be glad you have today. Make the best of it and be happy for today and try to make it as best as you can and try to make it count. Okay, guys? So do what you can. Try to be humble as you can. Try to help somebody out as much as you possibly can. Do something for your neighbor. Try to be as selfless and do not be selfish. Like I said, be selfless. Try to do something for your neighborhood. Try to give back to something, even if it's something small, simple. Try to do something. Okay, guys? And hopefully I'll be streaming today and you can see me get my ass kicked or kick my son's ass. I love you guys. See you later. Bye. Ah.